Camera people take their positions, please. Thank you. Carlos, nice to see you. Your thoughts on the U.S. Open?
Well, it's a great tournament. I have great memories here from last year. So it's a special tournament for me, and yeah, I'm gonna enjoy it, and I'm gonna go for it.
Okay, very good. Questions?
Hi, Carlos. Rima Gullir from Eurosport.com and The National. Carlos, when a player's ranking rises, there are always some perks or some privileges that you get on the tour. Perhaps as a seed, you can be in a different locker room, or sometimes you get a courtesy car. So there are many different perks, and I'm curious for you, as your ranking has gone up, what were some of the things that you enjoyed or you didn't know even that you would get that when your ranking goes up?
I would say practicing with the best player. You know, the best player watch your matches and know about you and your game. You know, but I would say to know a lot of people. You know, I didn't feel at all the difference between last year, for example, and now. I'm just trying to be the same kid as always, you know, and I didn't feel the difference at all.
Be the same when there is so much fandom and hype around you.
Yeah, it's difficult, but that's how I am, you know, the same kid as always, and to be humble, and I always will be the same.
Okay, Jens.
Carlos, I saw you practicing today with Cameron Norrie. What is different in a practice against Norrie as opposed to you played him in Cincinnati? Don't you show some shots that you don't want to see him, or is it basically the same?
No, obviously there are a lot of difference between an official match and than the practice. You know, the nerves, the tough moments is not the same. You know, a 30-all in a match than the practice is not the same. You know, obviously in a match you train some things. You practice some skills that you don't have it. You know, in a match you always be more. With not. Super shots. You always trying to be. I don't know how to say to be more calm and trying to waiting for your best shots. In a practice, you always go for it the first or second shot. You know, just to try new things in a practice.
Once again, name and affiliation, and media members must mask up. Sir. No. Mask, please. No. First. Let's take care of the health and protocol first. Okay. In the back.
Hi, Carlos. You obviously had a fantastic result here last year, or run of results here last year. This year, you're kind of expected to have a good result here. Does that feel different, and is that hard in some ways?
Than the last year?
Yeah.
Well, as I said in Montreal, I felt the pressure, and I tried to don't think about it, just to enjoy. You know, my prediction here is to enjoy every match, to show my best game. Obviously, I want to do a good results here. It's a really important tournament for me, but I know that if I don't feel that pressure as a bad part, I will go forward, you know, and obviously my goal here is to enjoy, and I think if I do that, I will do a good result.
Okay, in the back.
Hey Carlos, Patrick Kuhl from Tennis One app. Earlier, Leylah Fernandez was in here and talked about how she's very excited to be on the new Babolat racket packaging. Could you just talk about maybe the first time you saw that, being on there with Nadal and the other players? Was that exciting for you?
Yes, of course. I'm excited to play with this new racket here in US Open. I'm Bowler player since I was 10 years old. So I'm excited to still growing up with Bowler and yeah, excited to play with it.
Brian and then Russell.
Brian Lewis from the New York Post. If you were to get around further, if you were to reach the semis, I mean, do you allow yourself to even, I don't know, think about the possibility of playing Rafa here in the semis, and what would that mean to you if you could do that?
Of course, it would be amazing for me to play a semi-final here against Rafa, but there are great matches ahead, and yeah, there are a lot of days before going to a semi-final, and of course Rafa have to win his matches as well. So it's a long process, but yeah, it would be amazing to face Rafa in a semi-final here in US Open.
Okay, last question in English, Russell.
Hi, Carlos. Russell Fuller from the BBC. You played some very long matches here last year when you reached the quarterfinals. I wonder, 12 months on, do you feel a lot stronger and fitter now?
Yeah, I feel stronger. I'm more prepared than the last year. You know, right now I did quarterfinals in Roland Garros as well, so I have played long matches and of course tough matches this year against the top player. So I think I'm more ready in this tournament than the last year.